Hey friends, I have a special invitation for you. I am creating a brand new program specifically designed to help you feel less reactive and overwhelmed and more capable of handling the hard stuff in parenting and lifing without losing it. When you join the waitlist, you'll get VIP perks like first dibs and special discounts and bonuses. Go to parentingwithconnection.com/waitlist. That is parentingwithconnection.com/waitlist. Hey everyone, Dr. Gila here, and it is the end of 2025, which I keep getting REM in my head. It's the end of the world as we know it, but I am not here to sing for you, I promise. I will never sing again. And I'm not even here to talk about resolutions. What I thought I would do to close us out here in 2025 is share with you 5 things that as a parent coach, I want you to know. I want you to hold in mind, hold in your heart as we go into this new year of 2026. And if you're struggling to fully believe any of them, that's okay. I will hold on to them for you. Welcome to Single Parenting with Connection, Not Perfection, the podcast that honors your messy reality. It's the support you crave without the usual emotional landmines. I'm your host, Dr. Gila, and I promise I will never tell you to just tag your partner in. Before we start, quick reminder. While I am a licensed psychologist and a certified coach, this podcast is not coaching and it's not therapy and it's not a replacement for medical or psychological advice. It is for educational and informational purposes only. All right, let's dive in. All right, so the first one is you, my friend, matter. As a parent, as a human, you matter. Your needs matter. Your voice matters. Your perspective, your opinion, your insight, your experience matters. Your life matters. And if you hear nothing else today, I hope that you hear that. Number 2 is something that comes up a lot in coaching, especially with single parents. And it's something that I think most of us could use reminding of every once in a while. And that is the only behavior that you can control is your own. You can't control your ex. You can't control your parents or your in-laws, your judgy neighbor, and you can't control your kids' behavior. Now, the empowering piece, the part that I hope is empowering about this, is that there is a lot within your control in terms of your actions and your behaviors. And while you can't control other people's behaviors, you can influence them. And I think that's an important distinction and an important reminder that it's not the case that you have no sway, no influence, that your voice doesn't matter, right? I'm going to refer you back to number 1. But leaning into the pieces that we can control is where I think that empowerment can really come from. And the piece that we can influence other people, even if we can't control them, in fact, leads to my point number 3, which might be one of my biggest messages as a parenting coach, which is that you are your child's greatest asset. And your relationship and your connection with your child is the best tool in your toolkit. It all starts with you. And I hope that that does bring an element of empowerment, because I know, especially as single parents, it can feel like there is a lot outside of our control. And the truth is, there is a lot outside of our control. But it is also true that there is a lot that we have the power to influence and that really matters when it comes to our kids and the relationships that they have and the lessons that they learn and the skills that they build. Now, I know every time I say that, that can bring with it a lot of pressure. And there is a lot of responsibility involved there. So I always think it's important to follow that point up with my next point, point number 4. which is a reminder that you do not have to, you in fact will not, cannot be perfect. It's okay to have bad days. It's okay to have hard moments. It's okay to have moments where you say and do things that you regret. Now, of course, I'm talking within reason here. I'm not talking about abuse and neglect, but within reason, these imperfections are what make us human. In addition to the fact that it is physically not possible for you to be perfect at all times. I'm honestly not even sure what that means. But let's say it means something in particular. I don't think it's possible, especially in our current day and age, to be perfect every moment of the day. So it's not possible. But I think there's a bigger point here, which is that not only is it not possible, in not being perfect, in these small imperfections, these are opportunities to normalize, first of all, that being imperfect is what it means to be human, right? That we all make mistakes, that we all do things that we regret, maybe, or that we wish we had done differently, or maybe that don't turn out the way that we want. And this is an opportunity to grow and to learn. I used to use the phrase, mistakes are how we learn. And I think it was Rini Jane from Go Zen who I first heard say that actually mistakes are not how we learn. Mistakes are an opportunity for learning. So just the sheer virtue of making the mistake, you're not necessarily going to learn. But it does give us an opportunity. And when it comes to our kids, it gives us an opportunity to not only learn and grow and become better parents for our kids, but it gives us an opportunity to model that learning, that growth, that repair and reconnection and recovery from those imperfections, if necessary, right? Not every imperfection requires some big growth moment or reconnection or recovery process, but it's an opportunity to grow and to learn. And this is a related tangent, but I believe that our challenging kids, or kids who can be challenging to us as parents, help us become better parents. I believe that I am a better parent than I would have been had I had a much more sort of go with the flow, easygoing kid who I didn't have to work at learning really how to meet his needs in the way that he deserves. So these are opportunities for growth. And again, the main message here being you do not have to be perfect and you will not be perfect. And that is a-okay. And my final point is that even in your imperfect moments, even with all of those imperfections, those beautiful imperfections, you, my friend, are worthy. You deserve compassion. You deserve respect. You deserve love. And you deserve support, whatever that looks like. And you deserve it not because you work really hard, although I'm confident you do, and not because you've earned it somehow, although I'm confident you have, not because you're a good parent or a good person, though I'm confident you are. You deserve it. By being you, by existing, you deserve compassion and love and respect. You don't have to prove anything. You don't have to do anything that justifies or earns it. You deserve compassion, respect, love, and support. So there you have it. 5, I would call them 5 truths, 5 things that I believe are true. There's a lot more, of course, but hopefully those are helpful truths to bring you into 2026. And, I will say those are some of the truths that really guide me in my work as a parent coach and in creating programs for you. And that's a little teaser. I do have a program coming up in February. There's a wait list you can hop on. You're going to hear a lot more about that in 2026, so I'm not going to go into it now. But I just want to say that these are some of the guiding principles and beliefs that help shape the work that I do as a parent coach and the programs that I create for you to help you show up for your kids in the way that they deserve and to be the parent that I know you really want to be, and to give you the tools to make sure that you get the compassion and respect and love and support that you deserve. So, if you are celebrating the Gregorian New Year, I wish you a very happy New Year. And I have some exciting things coming up for you in 2026. So stay tuned and I will see you then. That's it for this episode. I am so glad you found your way here. And remember, even if you're on your own, you don't have to do it alone. You've got this.